Today, I want to talk about something that matters to all of us, building wealth. But not just any kind of wealth. I'm talking about building wealth even when your income isn't sky high, when you're not working in a high paying job or cashing in on big bonuses. There's a common belief that you need to earn a lot of money to become wealthy. That belief holds many people back. The truth is, wealth isn't just about how much money you earn, it's more about what you do with what you have. Let's be honest. Not everyone will become a doctor, an executive, or a tech CEO. But the good news is, those titles are not the only path to financial freedom. The first and most powerful tool you have is your mindset. If you believe wealth is only for the rich, you're already setting limits on yourself. But if you shift your mindset and focus on being intentional with your money, everything starts to change. Start with a simple principle: spend less than you earn. It sounds basic, but it's one of the hardest rules to follow. Lifestyle inflation is real. As soon as people make more money, they spend more. But if you can learn to control your spending, no matter your income level, you already have an edge. Next, save consistently, even if it's small. It doesn't matter if it's $10 a week or $100 a month. The amount isn't as important as the habit. Once saving becomes automatic, it becomes powerful. Over time, small amounts grow through the power of compound interest. Your money starts working for you, even when you're sleeping. Now let's talk about debt. Not all debt is bad, but high interest debt can quietly destroy your ability to build wealth. Prioritize paying it off. Every dollar you pay toward debt is a dollar you reclaim for your future. You don't need to be debt-free overnight, but you need a plan and the discipline to stick to it. Then look at investing. You don't need to be a stock market expert to start. There are simple low-cost index funds that allow anyone to begin investing, even with small amounts. Time is your biggest ally when it comes to investing. The earlier you start, the more your money can grow. Another key is to find ways to increase your income over time, not necessarily by changing careers, but by learning new skills, picking up a side hustle, or even starting a small business. You don't have to quit your job to explore other streams of income. You just need to be open to the idea that your current salary doesn't define your financial future. And finally, stay consistent. Building wealth doesn't happen overnight. It's not glamorous, it's not always exciting, but it is worth it. The sacrifices you make today can turn into freedom tomorrow. Freedom to retire early, to help your family, to give back, or to live life on your terms. So to anyone out there who thinks wealth is out of reach because your salary isn't high, don't believe it. Wealth is about choices, not just paychecks. It's about habits, not just raises. Building wealth doesn't start with earning more, it starts with spending less than you earn and saving consistently. This simple principle forms the foundation of financial stability and long-term growth, no matter your income level. Many people believe that wealth is only possible with a high salary, but the truth is, even modest earnings can go far if you manage them wisely. Living below your means requires discipline, but it's not about depriving yourself. It's about making intentional choices. That might mean cooking at home instead of eating out, driving a used car instead of a new one, or resisting impulse purchases. Over time, these small decisions can lead to big results. When you spend less than you earn, you create a gap between income and expenses, and that gap is where your wealth begins. The next step is to save consistently. Even if you can only put away a small amount each week or month, do it. Saving isn't just about how much, it's about how regularly. Building a habit of saving makes it automatic, and over time, those small amounts add up. Think of saving like planting seeds. You may not see the results right away, but with patience and care, they'll grow into something meaningful. Start by creating an emergency fund. This gives you a safety net and helps you avoid going into debt when unexpected expenses arise. From there, set short and long-term savings goals, whether it's for a home, education, or retirement. Use tools like automatic transfers and budgeting apps to stay on track. The power of spending less and saving consistently lies in its simplicity. You don't need to earn more, you just need to manage better. And by doing that, you're already taking one of the most important steps toward building real, lasting wealth. One of the most powerful ways to build wealth, even without a high salary, is to invest early and let time work in your favor. Many people hesitate to invest because they think they need a lot of money to start. But the truth is, you can begin with small amounts. What matters more than how much you invest is how early you begin. Time allows your money to grow through the power of compound interest. where the returns you earn start generating their own returns. This effect multiplies your wealth slowly at first, then much faster as the years go on. When you invest early, you give your money more years to grow. For example, someone who invests a small amount in their 20s will likely have more wealth at retirement than someone who starts later in life, even if that person invests more each month. That's the magic of time. It rewards patience and consistency, not just big contributions. It's important to choose simple and reliable investment tools. Low-cost index funds or retirement accounts like a 401k or IRA are great places to start. You don't need to be an expert in the stock market. You just need to be consistent, avoid emotional decisions, and give your investments time to grow. Set up automatic contributions if you can, so investing becomes a habit, not a decision you have to make every month. Even with a modest income, starting early puts you ahead of many who wait for the right time or a higher salary. The right time is now. The earlier you start, the easier it becomes to reach your financial goals. Investing is not about timing the market, it's about time in the market. And that's something anyone can take advantage of. Growing your income strategically is a key part of building wealth, especially when your salary is limited. While saving and investing are essential, there's a limit to how much you can cut back. Increasing your income gives you more flexibility, more opportunities to save and invest, and more room to build financial security. The good news is you don't need a high-paying job to grow your income. You just need to be proactive and creative. One of the first steps is to look for ways to improve your skills. This doesn't always require going back to school. You can take online courses, learn a trade, or develop digital skills like graphic design, coding, writing, or digital marketing. As you build new abilities, your value in the job market increases, which can lead to better job opportunities or higher pay in your current role. Another powerful approach is to develop a side hustle. This could be freelance work, selling products online, tutoring, or offering services in your local area. A side hustle allows you to earn extra money in your spare time, and sometimes these small ventures grow into full-time businesses. The key is to choose something you enjoy and can commit to consistently. You can also grow your income by being intentional at your current job. Take on extra responsibilities, look for leadership opportunities, and don't be afraid to ask for a raise when you've proven your value. Many people stay in the same role for years without negotiating their salary, which leaves money on the table. The goal isn't to work endlessly, it's to increase your income in ways that align with your strengths and goals. Over time, even small boosts in income, when managed wisely, can make a big difference in your ability to save, invest, and build lasting wealth.